Alright, the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. That's the news brief we'll be listening to from the fine frequency 98.1 FM. From news briefs, stitching as we bring come to you the program Midday Show.
Useless. Real. Sure. Check it out.
Good day and welcome to the program Midday Show, where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and using ways so they get you live on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. The program na Midday Show, and me where they bring to the edition of the program Midday Show come to you. My name na Adeyemi Jackson. Like all time inside the program, we get reports, news, and other things. So continue for the with me for the next 1 hour. And inside the program this afternoon, my studio guest na Mantis Suleiman Beckley, we are the founder and executive director for Beckman Empowerment Initiative, as Ego can talk about one campaign they do now for CC. There is awareness about menstrual hygiene and also the issue of pad and other things that we get for do with menstrual hygiene. Good afternoon, welcome to the program Midday Show.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for having me.
Well, that's my studio guest this afternoon. We are Mantis Suleiman Beckley. We are the founder and executive director for Beckman Empowerment Initiative. Continue for the with me. Now the program Midday Show. You can be part of the program by way you go send message to the number 077-981-981 or go now we get the Democracy Facebook page and also YouTube page. Also you go follow the program live. Drop a comment or question on the issue they discuss inside the program today. The program na Midday Show. The program na Midday Show, and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. The program they continue inside the program where they start to look at issues. The country director for Mental Health Salon Coalition, Mental Health Salon, Joshua Abios said, Duncan say the organization they raise awareness now on the issue of decentralized mental health way now part of the global drive and also for ensure say people get awareness about mental health. A talk this is our interview to get the democracy way if they talk about some party change them way they don't happen now in the country and the fight against mental health na salon. Joshua Abion said don't can talk more to we reporter Kaifa to contest at this interview.
First of all, we start in 2011. We've been find out say no policies have not been there for guide mental health business in the country. So we work with the late Dr. Moana and we develop a policy from that MD. Because if you want to forget direction, if you're able for no force waiting at the roadway you take for reach that direction. Self in not up there, no directorate not been there for mental health. Inside 2015, we able forget a directorate for mental health. No mental health, no system not been there in the country. When we start this program in 2011 to 2013, 21 mental health nurses then been trained. We established units in the then 14 districts all over the country. By then have been 14.
As advocates for mental health na salon, how you go assess the fight against mental health in the country?
But I will tell you for free, mental health don't begin get named small bits. Remember say President Bio do a mental health task force, now a mental health secretariat they run. Remember say now we get a directorate and we get one of the youngest director, Dr. Abdul Jallo. We also see say the legislative literature for the Mental Health Act don't dey na road. Although the road long, but we know say no matter how road long, if na mortal man make am, it must get ending. We don't see users group now they can. People that we been get mental health issue we been the shame trade. Now don't get voice for talk. We dey think say the road is fast still, but we hopeful so we go reach there.
So not only just for set up a directorate and get a policy now how una able for utilize them for say una able for get there in the fight against mental health in the country.
Yeah, the fight against mental health issue or mental illness in the country now the key thing that one day. And you go agree with me, say the policy now like the roadmap, but that roadmap they able for help different do know them where they come for implement for no say, oh no, we're not going to duplicate here, but this they for do. And then they don't guide we as mental health coalition. But if you want to know the true good fashion, if papa not able for feeding picking, anybody we can help that picking, they can abuse them little bits. And so we pray, we wish, we drive, and for the government able for feeding.
So you think say on advocacy don't make any change over the past years?
Honestly, we advocacy not to any change, don't make boku change. Presently, you go see, say, we get boku other organization then, where they on mental health. For me, I think, say, initially when we start, even we where they work them in the stigmatize we. But now it's there. We also think, say, a lot of change don't be made because we find out, saying government then they mention issue of mental health now. First the way they talk and then go use that stigmatizing word where they go say na Christmas business. How will they can waste time for them? We go see, say, the hospital, say self the functional, it look good and decent, and person go feel free for admit them without any issue. But also people no need for left upline for camp free tongue for case we can be managed. Connaught Hospital get a psychiatrist, then they sit clinic every Monday. So you go find out, say, we advocacy for decentralized mental health when I want the key global drive don't they happen now.
What are some of the challenges we want to get in the fight against mental health in salon?
Number one, donors they not fund mental health issues so boku. They want number rather than quality of life. It's shameful for lay you look at the number of people where they get treatment and better versus the number of quantity of people they look at say, hey, we reach at 90 something or we reach at 200 and something people. So money not the day for that one day. The second thing, our government still not don't put better budget for mental health in this country. So how we go succeed if the real way for make mental health business turn? But also let we look at trained personnel. Say now for a position of almost 8 million, we both still say, oh, we don't get 4 psychiatrists. 4 to 8 million. Mental health nurses, maybe plus the one that we trained recently, let we say 30 to 8 million. I think say the human resource capacity, a pimpini as compared to the kind need and the kind yagbawe salon don't go through emotionally for able for respond to mental health need.
That now the country director for mental health salon Joshua Abiosek Duncan they talk to Karifa to contact inside that interview. They also say the organization they work now for CC they raise more awareness of mental health and also with this now the part of the global drive for fight against mental health in the country. The program they show the continue as I mentioned earlier say me studio guest this afternoon and no other person else but now Martin Sulman Beckley, we are the founder and executive director for Beckman Initiative. With this initiative organization, we don't work with young girl, woman and girl picking for raise awareness about on different issues that we get for do with woman and girl picking them. Once more, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon.
You did at the program for talk about the issue of menstrual hygiene we get for do with woman and girl picking them. Well, let we look at waiting so far on the happen the Beckman Initiative because it don't be a while since we get you on the program. So waiting on the happen so far now Beckman Initiative.
Now, just like the same no more, we keep empowering young women and girls, and but for this year I'll take her into another level wherein we focus more on green empowerment, wherein we transform waste to reusable things, then we give life to waste, and also we advocate for climate actions because we believe there is no future without nature. We get a procession, we plan for Doha on the 25th, but we'll not be able to forget that day, so we decide for Doha on the 9th, wherein we work with Friday for Future and also some young organizations there. We are in Women's in Environment. We work with Lydia Network. We work with Break the Silence, Liberate the Depressed, all some different young organizations. We reach out to them, say let's come together and let's call for climate action because we believe say we the young people and now for take the front line and not to follow just you don't know what they talk say hey the weather bad things they go bad people and they do this people and they do that. We need for sure say we want change and we can always say you need for be an example for what you want, so we call community stakeholders them, school picking them, because Beckman Empowerment Initiative and Friday for Future, they work on a project where now climate education, wherein we include school, community, and also we not only the advocate, but we also they transform waste. So we do that procession, they will be so successful. We send out a message, we raise a voice in a very quiet and decent way because even when they call for actions, you know, go for do and that ramp that kind good way. You get for calling that way where people are going to say, oh, this they mean waiting and they talk. Not to pass we make riot or make any goodness. We make kind of very peaceful and professional way. And also on everyone know now say we flagship program na Hope Beyond the Classroom modern day there for come October. We are in one for celebrating undereducated girl picking them because October na Girls Month, but they are just celebrating those who are in schools or in college. So Beckman Empowerment Initiative really the focus for support on educated girls for let them able for rewrite their stories them. So we celebrate different communities who come together. We try for Get a Summit this year by God's grace, and also this month now menstrual hygiene month, but the undereducated girls they are not included. Even if they included, you know, we include 1% if you say they're included. So we come up with a campaign when one undereducated girls, one part campaign, wherein one for raise awareness that they need to be included when they say menstrual hygiene. Now, for girls, all of them are girls. If they come up with a program, say for school going girls, say that is so specific. But menstrual hygiene, everybody for get access to them. So count with one undereducated girls, one pad campaign. We are in Atuma, we get for Duam, we get for share pads to uneducated girls, them na the DPI water
Okay,
law.
we'll come look into that tomorrow. No, not take you back. You mentioned about through an organization, the empower young girls and women. Them. Let's start to look at the issue of empowerment. When you talk about empowering women and girls, now a broader term. So, in which way una don't they empower then woman and girl picking them yeah?
Um, we dey- I'm sorry, we dey empower them for let them able for talk for themselves because even that for let them know say they are important in the community because when somebody they get the opportunity for get higher education or even one day go school, they can always take when community program can be like let them talk. Now they understand waiting me get for talk they save. So they make let them know for say them voice need to be heard. And una need for champion community programs there. Una not just sit down say na this and sabi the way come up here and talk, if we be talk to her, they say so, they need to do that. So they make let them know their values them. For let them for speak up for themselves, let them for say no, let them for contribute towards community development. And also we they get them skills development. Because one of the things them we before know when somebody don't left back na school, it can be very difficult for getting feedback for going to school. Someone go say, I don't big for go sit in a classroom and all. So they encourage them for learn skills where we teach them how to do that, tie dyeing, bead making, soap making, crochet, how to do Ankara craft, how to transform waste to usable things and just like that now the climate aspect where for transform tire to chairs and table, for transform them plastic and them grafting plastic the auditory, how for turn into bricks and all. We dey teach them now and they not only for let them able sabi for do am, but also how they go able for market them. We dey teach them how they go able for get to price because most of the time people say why buy this 2,000 you can make a 100 millions or why buy this wherein you don't know how you reach to that price. So they teach them all the step the way they need for go to for make them able for get pricing and also how they go able for put the market package and well and how they go before advertise the market
So,
thing.
when you talk about woman and girl picking them, who that them mostly on a target?
Well, they target the vulnerable groups, the undereducated women and girls them.
Now, which communities and Freetown?
Different communities. Different communities them.
Freetown and or beyond Freetown.
Beyond Freetown. Beyond Freetown.
So, any data they way to show the amount of girl picking them way through una empowerment program, not able for transform their lives.
Yes, we get a lot of the young entrepreneurs they want to see now. Most of them are from Beckman Empowerment Initiative. We get a lot of picking the wood on church and we get receipts because they are doing good. We get one say if we don't travel go Nigeria we didn't get opportunity for go rebrand and package in Craftwell and from Beckman Empowerment Initiative. We get them.
Let me come to the climate action where you talk about. Let me look at the role where young people get in the fight against climate change. You talk about saying that the partner with other organizations for raise awareness about climate change, the effects of climate change, and some of the things that we need to be done for protect the environment from any effects of climate change. Let me look at the role where young people, because that organization mostly they deal with young people.
Yeah.
So let me look at the role where young people get in the fight against climate change.
Let's just make a short. Now we the young people and get the strength. That alone for no so say now we for them at the front line. And we believe say we the young people now we na the higher percent of populations that within the country. So if we come together, we work together, we'll take the front line. We're able for make our parents and follow we. We're able for bring that change. So young people when it comes to climate work or for champion the climate, let's say we get 90%. Follow with the front line. And if we come together, we work together, definitely.
So for the Beckman initiative, is it on the impact on advocacy campaign about the effect of climate change and waiting need for be done for CC people protect the environment?
We advocate for that, but we not only the advocates, but we are part of the solution as well. We do recycling as well. We do recycling them plastic them go by drink them. We do recycling or they turn into bricks. We do recycling tire. We make sure turn into good furnitures. With the recycling, you get, how do you call this? You buy them television stuff, them empty car them, we they turn into nice craft. Then baby milk cup, we they turn into nice flower vase. So we are not only advocating of raising awareness about the effect of the climate change or waiting for be done. We also show them an example of waiting for be done for level for reduce waste in the communities.
So the things that we don't highlight, we say on the support young people and for do in terms of the issue of renewable plastic solutions in terms of turning plastic to something else we're able to make them get a cup of or take care of themselves. Now, una they provide the support to the young people and they in terms of tapping on their talent and what they get.
For now, we dey get support from individual, some people in government to support my initiative, and also we dey work with Friday for Future. So then say we come with half and account one. There was this youth innovation, climate innovation, where I work with Friday. How they call this organized break the silence. They win a contract under plan. They hire Beckman Empowerment Initiative for car implementer, where we teach you picking how to transform the tire to chairs and table, and how to transform the plastic to bricks. And also we get some young organizations then we self can okay, me they cover this, okay, me they cover this, me they cover that, and that way they really work right now. But for say we don't get that big support like Paul say this now from government, no, or big support for say this now from these big NGOs or international organization, no. But nevertheless, we no need for wait, because if you wait, then you are not ready. So we don't claim the steps small. Any side in between now, it just would be a big boom.
Let me come to what you come to the studio for. The one under-educated girl, one per campaign. This month or this week, now menstrual hygiene week.
Yeah.
And this mostly they affect woman and girl picking them.
Yeah.
Tell me through why you not decide for come into this campaign for raise awareness about menstrual hygiene.
We do work with vulnerable groups, and if you watch, you're not a journalist. How many organizations you don't see the kids are being made for undereducated girls them? It's very, very, even if they very slim. And since we dey work with undereducated people them, so just thought of it say thing like this not go come for girls, then left out. So we want for draw the awareness, we want for raise awareness, draw the attention of organizations, of government people, of even the government stakeholders them, for let them know say months like this, the undereducated girls they need to be included. They need for get this kind of education, because then they're totally vulnerable na the community. And if you're not able for know how they for take care of themselves when they see them time, it's something else. And just like we say, anything can start with then waiting, little drop of water make a mighty ocean. So we want for drop this water and see how we raise more awareness. So next year when they get this kind of program, they will make sure say they include the undereducated girls then, because then safe deserve that opportunity. They self need for get reproductive health education, menstrual hygiene education, all that kind of things, and they need for get them.
For the ordinary man out there, or for the layman out there, when you talk about menstrual hygiene, what thing we they talk about?
We dey talk about period and thing and day. Period. When I say hygiene and cleanliness, how we for get safe and decent period. How you go able for mess where you people are not go notice, or people are not go see a gap a stain you. How you go able for mess with dignity. You believe for say, okay, this na natural thing and need for get them. I for clean yourself that time then they may know for say why they mess. I need for change my pad after every 4 hours. I need for change my pad. I need for wash my drawers. I need for keep my pad and safe, and I need for take care of my private parts. So now that is the menstrual hygiene.
This not something where mostly they affect women them and girl picking them we perhaps don't reach that age where they go begin see them period. The issue of menstrual education, now one way you go say you barely see
Yeah.
because of society.
Yeah.
Or because of the stereotype thinking, oh, they can't discuss about period, oh, they can't discuss about woman business, na radio or na the media. When they decide for take up this campaign, and this is not a barrier, something, this is not a societal issue. What are some of the key factors them would actually identify along the line? We can make mostly women them can fail or can refuse or come out and talk about the challenges where they go through in terms of menstrual hygiene.
I think saying that because of say story about myself, when I be small, my mama be tell me say if you blood private na tobacco in the color. If you say if you blood common am in tobacco, which means a man don't touch me tobacco. So I remember when I see me period, it's like almost 2 days. I not get my tell nobody. But when I be small, I be so troublesome. So I be don't fit with one bobo then called Carlton, we na late Django Steven in Pekin. If we so Trangais, me say Trangais, I mean the woman chief and then the man chief Patrangais. So we don't fit. So when I see me time, I be feel that I fit day. And then me don't tell me say if blood come on me tobacco, me say I don't do my business. So I not be able for even communicate to me mama. I buy medicine, this chlorphenicol, elements of food. Why be so troublesome? My mama don't maintain I buy chlorphenicol one day, you open the capsule put her, you see say me so food dry. When I see me time, me lunch, now that chlorphenicol I go use everything by I dey feel for tell me mama. Imagine I dey go school, I dey come on, I dey go wash me because I wear am, I dey ace me uniform and sit down because I no bold for talk am. When I kind of hours later, I don't see say no, me lunch they go, and this so food so I don't get no the men. I come out and tell me mama, where I tell her, you know, first and parent they chook first people, who that church here? I was like nobody. I say I don't buy so medicine, I don't put on. I say chlorphenicol. Now the time I even know waiting a mess. So you see. So because of the picking and all they get that discussion in our house. So they don't take and say a taboo. You know the mindset of we African parents them. For like we explain give picking about say you don't begin mature, you don't begin pull bobby, you get for see time, we see this na sign for sure say you na mature person now. If you person church you go get we know they get them kind of thing in there. So you make person shame. Person know they feel confidence for talk about say at the mess. You dey see even so my way don't married, and not mind tell a man say at the mess. It is shame. Because it na that kind taboo way they don't put power like for say not to you right or not to natural thing. So now that's not the
You
problem.
just share your experience during the time you be there at that tender age when you
Yes.
start for see a period and the fairness
Yeah.
for come out and speak to your mom or your parent and say now this you dey go
Yes,
through.
yes.
And you get thousands of girls there out there where they go through similar situation and the fear for come out.
Yeah.
Including the woman then. The fear for speak out say now this are they go through me menstrual period or challenges so at the end of the day because of how society will receive a message. What do you think say need for be done for break that barrier we go make woman and girl picking then start for the come out for the talk about menstrual education, just like the issue of rape and sexual and gender-based violence and the likes?
We need for raise more awareness. Now more awareness need for raise and parents encourage parenting for they get menstrual education discussion with them girl picking them. No just take and say as you see time you don't get way man church you get belly. Some picking and they don't see them time you don't pass 3-4 months before them parenting or no safety they don't see them. Because you not get that kind of parenting. I remember one of my niece, it's in time. Now the next month we see and I notice now say don't see them. Now in Paris in a school show her for do because say in house nobody no being click for say this speaking no begin pull bobby now law begin get that kind of education with her. So need a more of awareness need for be raised. Parents need for get a round table talk with them picking them. You picking not a enemy. You know me say we discipline, not me for say you not forget sexual education talk with you picking or you not forget menstrual hygiene or education talk with you picking. We need for pull out taboo business and the world they move. We no go still up at 90, 80 something where the world they move go before. We need for raise more awareness and we need for get more round table talk on that. We need for encourage parents them, even at school, the teachers them need for they teach picking them about menstrual educations, may they know, say not to taboo, na the rights. As you don't reach that age, if you see and we don't see, and that don't mean say you're a full woman, all anything they need for be done. And also their organization, they need to get them big seminar them or big workshop. Encourage parents to let them come. Go na them slum areas them. Now that kind of parents and they on a need for the talk about that. May they always they engage them picking about mess. I think that will make we get better menstrual hygiene among the young girls them.
Martin Sulman Beckley, the founder and executive director, Beckman Initiative. Continue for day with me in the program. When I come back to you, we can look at the event when they get tomorrow. Also, they get a procession march for raise awareness about menstrual hygiene and also the use of pad among women and girl picking them. Continue for the with me in the program that made they show they come to you from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Inside the program now, we'll go for this break.
Yes, we go sweat from the gets the antomato.
Young people.
But once not by your shame, young go must come out. But now we all make take and take. Well, body now we all make take and take. If you believe you go receive them, say you go make them. Gently now we all make take and take. Well, body now we all make take and take. If you believe you go receive them, say you go make them. Blessings will follow you, favor will follow you, and did you not go bother you? Say you go make them. Good things can follow you. Feeling go better you. And nobody no go bother you. One say you go make them. If you get good personal you life, do your all and found. Because good people hard to find. Yeah. Now God we're good now in life, yeah. Make we give them the praise. Not only by His grace. Oh. Only when things meets you, you don't go take life for granted. People can't be trusted. Yeah. And you see how them go they run. When the trouble go for down a gun. When the push go calm and tongue. Oh. His goodness and His mercy will always follow me. Because He made of His image and likeness, yes. So we go sweat, forget, we go libre. Must not go the shame. So we go full weekend.
The program Nami Day Show, they come to you from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Inside the program, we look at another issue. Inside the Secretary General and the Salon Court Reporters Union, Ibrahim Kaba, to say the reason we make them hold the annual general meeting for promote accountability and also explain to the membership them about the different thing them way they don't do inside the past years them. Ibrahim Kaba to talk this is one interview with Radio Democracy where they talk about the Salon Court Reporters Union, the annual general meeting where don't start today May 29 and go down May 30 this year na Makini. A talk more to we reporter Master Swagger inside this interview.
This meeting is for bringing together journalists and media across the country where they report on court reporting and for go present with annual budgets and with annual programs them where they do yearly and for go explain to members them how the organization they run.
So what are the importance of this AGM?
This AGM is important because as an executive, as a body, we need to be accountable to the members them. And if you're not accountable, Sludge alone not go give you budget because every year Sludge asks for reports, we will give them. And based on the activities them, that's where they go for address and for talk to members them of how the money Sludge give you, how we spend it.
Now the first time this way on the old AGM.
This is the second one. Last year we don't do the first one. This is the second one we do on McKinney on the 29th and the 30th of this month.
Which impact will this go create to court reporters in the country?
It will create so many impacts. We get reporters within the provincial district we don't even know how court system they operate. So with this AGM, that will give a platform for we explain to them again, saying that this way court system they operate, and that this way we want for them on every part. So with this, we choose McKinney specifically for them we go meet you and every day. Then we go explain to them how the organization they run.
So when are this AGM?
The 29th and the 30th of this month, May 2026.
Usai.
And McKinney. country see.
What's not the theme for this year AGM?
The theme for this year is a pillar for accountability in the justice system.
What is this theme here mean to court reporters in a salon?
This theme here, so we pick and it's a something we pick specifically because we do with judicial and crime. So we don't be accountable to ourselves before we hold people accountable. So that's one of the reasons why we choose this particular theme here.
So how the AGM go for time like?
It have to be unique. It have to be open discussion. We don't forget discussion with members and with stakeholders where they go. Because we invite the judiciary, we hopeful say the Chief Justice could be part of this AGM and the DPP office. We don't invite them and other stakeholders in large and non legal.
So would that then qualify for attend this AGM?
Full paid members, the one with the paid and use, and before you be part, you will pay 800 leons. We don't put as a tag, we don't involve in lodging, feeding, and transportation for the 2 days.
How many court reporters do they expect?
We expect over 50 court reporters because presently, as a Secretary General, I get over 54 on my database, but we expect more past that amount because new members they don't kind we then just don't register recently, so we expect more.
So what are some of the things them we reported them for expect from this AGM?
They expect to go a lot of things. They go learn because we really want for them to go learn things the way how court system they operate. So they encourage every members for their members and go let them go see because it will be unique. So they expect so many things will happen. We don't forget even minute training on the court system.
So what's next after the AGM?
We get forget immediately after the AGM. We don't forget the election because we finally had this as an executive. So immediately after the AGM, we get to general election.
That now the Secretary General for the Saloon Court Reporters Union, Ibrahim Kabatoge, they talked to Mastan Swage inside this interview. Say the reason we make that they hold the annual general meeting, I forgot explain to the membership, but the different activities and way they don't do with this now part of the union for ensure say they're accountable and transparent to the membership. And they talk this was the AGM meeting where they get now McKinney we don't begin today, May 29 and go down Saturday, May 30 this year. The program media show the continuance of the program. I come to me studio guest we in Manti Sulman Beckley, we in the founder and executive director for Beckman Initiative. Una they get program tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah.
Take me through this program when they get.
So tomorrow they get one undereducated girls one part campaign where they do now DPI Waterloo, where we get for share pads, hand sanitizer, soap and pants to undereducated girls them we don't identify. And also we get for get community stakeholders them for make we encourage them for making them they look after them, picking them, more especially the parents them for letting them able forget menstrual hygiene discussion with them, picking them. Even if you picking up begin sit in time it, you need for as you don't begin see the pool Bobby, you need for begin get that kind of discussion with them for make a know say get different stage and then get for reach another humanhood stage. And also we raise awareness for inclusion because most of the time most organizations can use the word inclusion, leaving no one behind. We don't want that word now, we want the actions. Anything we then say girls, we need for include the undereducated girls. Anything we then say women, we need for include the undereducated women. Then if they say for school going girls, then it's specific. If they say for students, it's specific. But waiting at a general term, make every sectors now the community able for tap into the opportunities there.
So now they get this event now DPI Water around the Waterloo end.
Yeah.
Why the DPI Water?
Most of our activities them now the western we do so it from Aberdeen, Tego, Funkia, Tego, Maltatin. And also we find out say DPI Water gets high rate of undereducated girls them day. And the other part of it, most of them not even get anything than they do. So we want for focus another place there and see how we able for make we change or how we able for step we foot there. Let them know say this organization don't come. But we want for start first with this distribution of reusable pad, because we decide for get a reusable pad because we not just want to give them 1 month done. We want for give them pad where they go able for use at least 2 years, because this pad has on 2 years. Now a very good pad where the one way they do the pad here, so the founder now nurse are well professional, because we not just go pick pad because we want for pick pad, or because there is one mindset with a lot of people in here. Now give me they give them, and me where they give for free. I always want for let you get the best. So we make sure say we go for the best. It gets waterproof, it gets high quality material, it comfortable, and make sure we test them, miss safe, I test them before we approve say okay we are going for this one.
Organizations they don't give pad to woman them and girl picking them out there. What's it make una you, or why you think so na your own pad different and the girl picking them for user?
Because we not just go na market go say we want make pad, we can't sit on the one. We make sure say we meet the professional, somebody who specialize. You not only one for do pad because they want for sell. They do one with love and the right material. I mean as seamstress and no good material. They use the right material. We go make that picking they use them. It feel comfortable. You know go use them. 2 days you don't go 2 hours you don't begin the leak out. They use waterproof material pad, and they make sure say na cotton materials they use, because they want for let the picking be comfortable where they use the pad. So now make we choose the pad. We don't want just do good for good sake, but want for do good where they left everlasting memory na that young picking and
you talk about
mindset.
good. Say you know want for do good where they last na the memory of them girl picking and they. This part na free or na the give to the beginner?
Definitely, na free. Then deserve forget. They need for be included. They need for get that support. The undereducated they need more attentions. Then they go through a lot. When you talk about violence, then they get a high rate because of quick they don't give up. All in our community they already see. They don't give up, they don't care waiting to happen. They just they accept because they don't take and say I no go better school.
Earlier when you talk about the pad, you refer say we. No, na make the pad?
No. Na shikio. Now we go meet to do the pad. I tell you so meet professional. Yeah, na salon. We dey support local content. Na salon shikio. Now professional.
This pad, because you refer to them as reusable pad. Now a pad where it be say where the picking or the girl picking that use a cable for wash and use them back.
Yes, it wash for 2 years.
A cable for user.
Yes, it able use them for 2 years. We don't wash.
How is it able for protect them for the next 2 years?
We dey teach them that where you mess, the tell you get business with the pad. When you don't use that, why make we go for go teach them? You dey make sure say you wash them very well. You iron them. You put them at the bag we don't give. You keep them. Then tell them will be the same time. The first 2 parents and teach we now pieces. We now with the older pieces in our best friend there. That time we don't mess. You wash and clean. You full them back. You keep them. So they go explain give them. And also then get forget the small bag when I inside it then get for the put them. The tell when I hear this party I get business, now we they see time. We do information say wash them fine. You make sure say it guy fine. If you get even iron goose snagus, you iron them fine. You full them back. You keep them. But stay the next month we they see time.
So how many pads are we gonna get for distribute tomorrow?
We the target 100 girl picking them.
So how many pad we one girl picking get for you?
The packets now 4 pad get for the inside there. They get for get an extra layer in case somebody they flow higher, and also you get for get soap, you get for get hand sanitizer, you get for get pants.
So you talk about the target 100 girl picking them. The girl picking them, how una able for come for get them picking them?
We dey work with the community. We need just go no more. We go so vote no. We reach now we see the knock. We ask knock. We don't go to find it. We don't go watch the community. We don't see how they get high rate of undereducated girl picking in the community. And we will meet the charity, the youth chair, the man in that kind of way they will tell them, we introduce yourself for saying doing and so we want come on our community for this. We get engagement, we able to identify the one they will say this first face, then we able to get from her.
You get more than 100 girl picking them now DPR water and other communities them as well.
Definitely.
So why targeting 100 girl picking them where you get more than?
You get for coats according to his size. That's now what we get for now, and we do work very hard from now to next year for expand, because we'll do something, get the power. So now wait till we able for cater. We always believe in little drop of water make a mighty ocean. At least we don't do this one year. We get for follow up plus see how then they use the pad, how long they able do it. From now to next year, by God's grace, we go don't reach wide and.
But any plans there for expand this initiative to other communities?
Definitely. I always say the passion where I get, I not just sit down, feel say I forget organizations or feel say we forget organization. I have passion. You don't know me for how many 4-5 years. I always stay in this. I get passion for share my idea. I get passion for make change. I get passion for create impact. I want when anybody remember my name, let know say that Uma way we make I able for team up. That Uma will support me for a write me story. We have passion for this, and by the grace of God, we therefore go far and wide.
Continue for the with me in the program in name Martin Suleiman Beckley and in the founder executive director for Beckman Initiative, as they talk about a program where they get tomorrow when the one under educated girl one part campaign. Continue for the with me in the program. When I come back to you, we can look at what this mean and how this go able for help the girl became the one at the target in terms of improving on their menstrual hygiene. The program na mediation inside the program we look at another issue. The Executive Secretary at the Salon Chamber for Agribusiness Development, Ahmed Nano, say the private sector meeting with the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security and for promote and talk to farmer them on how they go improve their farming work. They talk this is our one meeting with development partner and recommend them at the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. We'll talk about the challenge that way the private sector they get for improved farming business and salon. Well, for more on this, make we join with reporter Alaji Jallo.
One set of people we don't help government for bring more development, and the private sector we don't promote government initiative for push development na the country. We say they contribute for national team them more especially na the agriculture sector. We say private sector they help government in flagship program when na feed salon where this now for make salon people able for eating them where then they grow. With this development where private sector don't they bring na the country, this make the salon chambers for agribusiness development slickered all 2 days engagement with farmer them where don't they promote agriculture na salon for talk about in them where they embark them farming business and same way so fence solution so that farmer them go able benefit by them farming business where then they do. Where in the talk the Executive Secretary and the Salon Chambers Agribusiness Development, Ahmed Nano, talk about the reason we making organization engage farmer them.
Normally we organize this for, it's been a long time we have not organized this kind of forum. I mean the reason for this is that this forum that we have, we usually organize every end of month. This forum stands to bring us together, to know who are in the sector and to also bring the government. And sometimes we bring the donors here. They sit here, they talk to you what they have and how you can be able to interact with them so that they can support you. So what we are trying to do basically is for us to be able to know who are the best or the sober or the good agripreneurs in Sierra Leone. Once we are able to know that, know you well, we have no fear to take you out of Sierra Leone or link you up big multilateral companies and even financiers.
Where in the talk, the Deputy Chief Agriculture Officer na the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Security, Eyatoli, talk about the work where private sector don't they do for improve food security na the country.
Now, for Sierra Leone, yesterday we were talking about shortage of rice, but now we are grumbling. We don't get boku rice, food will not buy. No, so Talking about the agro-based industries, people are processing a lot, but talk about quality, packaging. All these actions needs to be taken up by the private sector. Yesterday, we are talking about shortages of onions. Today, we are producing our own onions. So these are some of the things we need to talk of as private sector players. Yesterday, we are talking about we will not be able to even plow 1,000 hectares. But now we have private sector players here within us that will say, I have 5,000, 8,000, 10,000 hectares. So these are the gains we are making as players in the game.
Wey in the talk, the Deputy Minister too, na the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Security, Sir Imo, talk about the ministry commitment for work with private sector for improved food sufficiency.
We in MAP, that is Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, we are very, very, very mindful of whatever we are doing. In the area of Free Salon project, we have to be food sovereign in this country, and we must adhere to it. We in the ministry alone will not be able to achieve this goal. It is only going to be with the support of the private sectors. So that's why whatever way we have to go, whatever way you ask us to go, or whatever part you take us to lead, believe you me, we assure you that we will give our utmost attention to you people in order to ensure that Free Salon become a reality. We know the objectives of Free Salon: to eradicate hunger, to drive away malnutrition, to make women economically strong, and even the youth, for them to be economically strong.
Sir Imo end up for call on farmer them for continue for work Tranga one for produce more agriculture products them so that them go benefit by thing them where then they produce. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, na Alaji Jalo, they report.
And the program that made this show, they come to you from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. I come over to me studio guest now the studio when I'm Martin Suleiman Beckley, where now the founder and executive director for Beckman Initiative. This campaign we una the get so tomorrow at the DPI water. What you hope for achieve from this campaign?
We want for make a change. Now they undereducated girls their life. For make them able for get the menstrual hygiene educations, and also we want for call to actions the government, NGOs, community leaders for make them know say whatever thing we can for girls they need for include the undereducated, and also we want for create change for make the undereducated girls. They mean say not having a higher education should not limit the access to better menstrual health, to better reproductive health, and also psychosocial engagement. We want to get on with them, and also we want the inclusion. We want for CM, and we hope say from tomorrow we will for get the inclusion we want, because we're not going to say leaving no one behind without acting towards what we have been saying.
You talk about say this campaign they target undereducated girls, but you get girl picking them we educate where they perhaps not know nothing about menstrual hygiene.
Yeah, we know that there was this campaign where we come with when on Valentine's Day, we redefine Valentine to the small to school, because when they say Valentine now in this country, and we find out a lot of schools they say no, even they get discussions them, they not get people already go talk to them. So we know say a lot of people then left behind. But just like I say, if we get the opportunity, we can expand the work, but we purely the focus for create impact, for support undereducated girls and for able for write their stories. So since we not get much, we get for focus on we own direct beneficiaries then.
So for the event tomorrow, is it about go share parts to the picking them, get for engage them on menstrual education, and waiting at the message we get for the pass on to the picking them? Yeah.
We not just a go share and also get them. We get for get engagement with them, talk to them. When they're able to understand their body, when they're able to know for say menstruation not to cause, not to where they for shame for, make them get the educations, and also how them for use pad, how them able for take care of their body. We get for get sexual reproductive health education, and we get for get small psychosocial engagement with them before they share the pad with them, because not just to go left no one shoe we come out today. We won't forget and also get feedback, let's have ask questions, and then from there we end the program for the day.
This get for do with the hygiene of the girl picking there. We mean say get the Ministry of Health where they look at the well body of picking them in the country, everybody in the country as a whole. And una the partner with other line ministries them for see how una engage then girl picking them here on further on matters that we get for do with their well-being.
Right now, the only organizations we don't work with, or we always a plan for always continue work with now PPSL. Now them.
Why PPSL?
Because
don't reach out to government institutions then?
No, I know we say we don't reach out to, not reach out here, but the one who don't reach out to, they always answer we will knock, they always open a PPSL. So now we work with, because the things that we all they do, sexual reproductive health, menstrual hygiene health, and all that stuff.
Now the first 10 days when they embark on this campaign?
Yes, and the first 10 days we embark. Well, all the activities that they get, all 1 to 3 young girl in the day, we always they get sexual reproductive health discussion. So we always can reach out to PPSL for come on board.
As we round up the program, what think will be your message out to girl picking them out there where they will watch you and also listen to you about the importance of menstrual education, menstrual hygiene education, and about the importance of the use of the pad where una they go give them tomorrow?
I want to make every young girl really watch me let them know say mess na sign of womanhood. And for let you know say you don't graduate, you don't come out from picking stage. Because even if you day 11 years, you see time in church you get belly. Man leader with you they get belly. So you don't graduate to womanhood for full woman. And also make them know for say no for feel ashamed because of mess. Now natural something. Now something where every woman for meets for rich. You get for the first, you get for see and you get for reach at that stage, menopause, you get for see them again. So make them accept her with them full chest. Make them know for say, okay, this the signs of womanhood. I need for accept her with full chest, and I need for take good care of myself while they see me time. Man not just see me time, I be careless, or say while see me time, I for isolate myself, sit down a corner, not feel bored. You for feel free because na natural something. And also you for know for say every 4 hours you for change your pad, you for clean yourself, you for take good care of yourself for letting you even not get any smell for say, oh, this person day in time, or this person need take care of yourself. Let you know for say the more you take care of yourself as a young girl, the better for you. And like you also say, health is wealth, and the number one health we say na hygiene. We clean yourself fine. Na a better thing for you. And also the pad they can't get to man a usable pad we gonna go use for 2 years, and also we get for teach you now how una go take good care of the pad and how una go able for take good care of una self na the community.
Plenty thank you to you, Martin Sulman Beckley, founder and executive director for Beckman Initiative, for where you take your time for be part of the program today.
Thank you very much for having me.
With that, now baby studio guest, we are Martin Sulman Beckley, we are the founder and executive director for Beckman Initiative. As we did on the program for talk about the one under-educated girl and one part campaign where they go get tomorrow na the DPR water outside and go share and parts to picking them and also educate them about the on the issue of menstrual hygiene and waiting they for do for CC whenever they see them period or then they into that stage of whether they mess as girl picking them. Well, family, because of time, now we go bring down the curtain for today's edition of the program Midday Show. Plenty thank you to my producer, Theodore again. Plenty thank you to my camera Bangura, making us see we in our social media platform, and DJ Cabs for technical support. So till we meet again, Mina Adeyemi Jackson, they say goodbye.